Hey, what's up everyone? It's Debunking. Today I'm gonna speak about a video that Candace Owens made. Usually I kinda like his video. I think it's the first ever video that I don't like and I don't agree with by Candace Owens. And you're gonna see in this video, she is really emotional. It's weird. I don't like the vibe that she's sending right there, and I don't think it's good. I feel like she's on the hormone. She got two kids recently. I don't know if it fuck up his hormone system, but she remind me of a dude on steroid or a Karen. So the name of the video is World War BB Trump betray America and Charlie Kirk for Israel. What does that even mean? That's crazy, dude. So I'm gonna show a bit of the start that is kind of important. I'm gonna skip a huge part where she like trashed out Ben Shapiro for no reason, and then speak how she's friend with Charlie Kirk and Ben Shapiro is not. And man, that part is so cringe. So you see, and she keep doing those face. She's so pissed.
I don't.
You're gonna see like I'm gonna like mute her and show his face. Look, she looked like a adolescent in the bitch phase, like a 16 years old adolescent who is like in his school phase, rebellious phase or whatever. It's crazy, dude. Like, look at this. It just makes no sense to me. Like, I thought that she was like a good reporter, able to control her emotion or whatever, but right now, she is not.
It is a battle bun Monday. I see you guys informing me. Candace the priest told you to chill. I hear you. But I have to ask, have you ever just wanted to physically assault people? But it's Lent. So that's me right now. I feel trapped after this weekend.
She want to physically assault people? What?
The ongoings online. I mean, we have basically everything going on in America right now. The main source of our problem is obviously that Donald Trump is treacherous. He is engaged in treachery with his Zionist cabal. We are currently engaged in a war in the Middle East that we cannot win, to be clear.
We almost already won the war. Like right now, all we gotta do is finish to clear the Canal of Hormuz, and then the war gonna be win. Like, I don't understand why she say we cannot win this war. It just make no sense to me. That's crazy. Like, what?
Okay, we cannot win that war. We'll talk about more of that. The White House can keep posting their super fake and gay Mortal Kombat type memes. Like, finish him. Ooh, Scorpio. We did this in Iran. But the reality is we're losing.
I did not really look at any of those memes. What I've seen is more like some video of serious dudes saying we did this, we did that, exactly explaining what they did in Iran and how they are kind of saving the planet from those missiles they wanted to create and send to us.
And we're losing badly. And that's what happens when you ignore people like Charlie Kirk and instead decide to listen to people like Mark Levin, psychos.
You see, she say we are losing badly. I don't understand this part. We are not losing at all. And then she say we are not listening to Charlie Kirk. We are listening to another dude I don't know. Like, what? I don't understand this part at all. Like, Charlie Kirk is dead. Why you just don't let the dude rest in peace? Like, come on, dude.
It's like Mark Levin. And further to that point, Trump has apparently allowed Mark Levin's special class of psychos to go after Tucker Carlson. They want to imprison him. They are explicit in that demand. And he has just revealed that the CIA has been spying on him. Cool. So that means that we're basically on the brink of a civil war on top of the global war. And it all could have been avoided.
Civil war because of Tucker Carlson? Nah, I don't think so. Like, what? I don't, like, it's the first time I hear about this part, the Tucker Carlson part. That's crazy, dude. Like, I don't think we're gonna get into a civil war because one dude is maybe a spy or whatever.
If Donald Trump had listened to Charlie Kirk. Welcome back to Candace.
And look what she say over there. This is kind of crazy.
Belongs in a locker. That's where he belongs. Ben should be given a swirly every single day of his life. Ben Shapiro's head belongs in a toilet permanently. That is a scientific fact, and I will not let anybody dispute it. That's just the nature of what he is. Anyway, so he decides to.
So I think she say that she's Christian or whatever, and one thing that someone have pain and stuff like that, this is not Christian at all. Like right now she just like show his true nature. Like she have his final form right there, and it's not beautiful at all. And then she just speak about Ben Shapiro. She's like hating him for almost no reason, and I don't care too much about this part. I think this part is bad. So I'm gonna go to the part where she speak about Donald Trump and the war in Iran, because I think this is really bad. Okay, she is gonna say that Iran, like America, have no chance to win against Iran, and they have no reason. Okay, and you can see right there, Iran had over 400 kilogram of 60% enriched uranium before the war began. Okay, they was planning to make 11 nuclear bomb. Okay, and they wanted to create bomb that can reach the America. This is why the war started. Okay, maybe they did not announce why they was doing that straight at the start, but now this is the real info that we got. And the truth is, America, Israel, and some big country, they have spy into other country. They have spy in Iran, so they knew about what Iran want to do, and they accumulated some proof before even starting the war. Before the war was even starting, they was like, okay, we're gonna, if we go in court, we're gonna have this proof, this proof, this proof, and then we're gonna be able to be to have a reason why we created this war. So let's keep going.
Now, since they hate how much we will not allow them to lie, since they're upset with us for not allowing them to turn Charlie in the afterlife into a war hawk, right? A war hawk in the afterlife. We should probably check in on Trump's dumbass and talk about the war that we're currently engaged in, because he launched this war on Zio vibes, right? This was a Zio vibe war. There was actually no strategy in place other than to keep lying and deluding themselves, and something about a red heifer. I think there's some red heifers and a messiah involved. So
wait. There is a lot of strategy involved in this war. Like, I don't know if you guys have looked the video, like so there's that channel right there. That dude is called Max Afterburner. This dude is a jet pilot, okay, retired jet pilot or something. This dude keep posting video about the Iran war. Look right there. You can just go into video and you're gonna see this is all Iran war. He's explaining all the strategy that they are using, all the military equipment, and this dude was a jet pilot, so the way he's explaining it, it's kind of perfect. And I would recommend to watch those videos to Candace Owens, or almost anybody who just want some info about the war. Like this one, military ground invasion, Iran has begun. I did not see this video. You see, it's 44 minutes ago. I might watch that. It's kind of important. I like it. His other video, he spoke about the A-10 Warthog got unleashed, stuff like that. I kind of like it. And in those the video from those type of channel, they explain a lot what they did with the battleship, how they try to destroy the Navy, like they destroyed the 50 boat, how they do it, what equipment they use. I kind of like it.
we're launching on Zio vibes and some red cows. Okay. And it's been a disaster. It has been an unmitigated disaster. So much so that Trump is now going around asking other countries to jump in and help him. Big Ben Shapiro energy, right?
Wait. It's the war is not a disaster. He's winning so hard that he's asking if others want to take part, just like this, just to see the vibe. He's winning hard. There's the Iran just got submitted so heart. It's crazy. Like, she's so pissed for no reason. It's insane.
I picked the fight, but my daddy has money. BB has money and blackmail. Oh, you picked the fight and you can't finish it because you didn't think through the fact that Iran could just close the Strait of Hormuz, okay? Now, in case you guys are not aware of how significant this approximate 100-mile strip of water is.
They would just send ground troop and secure the Strait of Hormuz. It's not hard. Like, it's not a big deal. They destroy 50 ship or something. Now they can just go put ground troop around it and it's gonna be fine. In the video of Max Afterburner, the channel that I just showed before, he's explaining how they're gonna take out the mine in the Strait of Hormuz and secure it. Like, they have strategy for that. They have anti-mine squad and anti-mine drone, a bunch of stuff. Like, just let them do their work. She don't know anything about war. She don't understand whatever.
You should know that roughly 25% of the global liquid petroleum moves through this tiny little choke point, okay? Like, I'm going to show you this on a map. And Iran's just like, we're going to shut that down because we can. Look at this map, just so you understand. So you can see Iran on either side of that massive country.
Yeah, so you see, it's easy to block, but it's easy to cover if you send some troop. Like, anybody can do it. And she's gonna speak about that some nearby ally, like Trump asked the help of nearby ally, but she speak about country like Australia. It's nowhere near this place. Same for France. Like, there's a lot of other country around that helped. Like, Iran sent some missile on a bunch of country around, and all those countries did send some help to United States for this fight.
100 million people, and everybody is going to come to the table. If you are playing war games, you know that if you have not figured out that they could just shut that little choke point down, because who's going to stand up to them? The UAE? You're an idiot. You would be an idiot not to recognize that. But they are idiots.
You would be an idiot to not recognize that anybody can come and clear it. It's a small zone, easy to protect.
Okay, they are idiots and they're following a prophecy. There's no sense here, and one that we're not following. And remember, we picked this fight. Nothing was going on. Nothing was happening other than Bibi wanted the fight with Iran because they actually want to control that. And they're like, you know what? You guys got a lot of American sons and daughters. Send them over to die so I can get more. You know, I'm just taking over everything.
Look at all the face she's doing and all the lies she's just spitting. Look, we had a reason. They was making up to 11 nuclear bombs. They had 400 kilograms of 60% enriched uranium ready to create some bomb. Like, I don't understand why she's pissed like this. She don't understand anything.
This idea of greater Israel. So we are going to need like American troops to handle this. So we just picked this fight. Nothing was going on. We also randomly bombed 200 schoolgirls in Iran. And then we lied about it. I didn't lie about it. Trump lied about it immediately. Red heifer vibes. And now.
So what they say about the missile is it's a Tomahawk. A lot of different countries have a Tomahawk, so almost any country could have sent that missile. Like, United States sold some Tomahawk to any country. Maybe they did it, but, you know, one thing that I know about those people that live in Iran, not everyone, but their leader, they often hide behind civilian. And if you want to attack them, you're gonna have to destroy a school because they're gonna hide under it or whatever. What's the most important? Like, I know this is bad to bomb a school with 200 kids into it, but if the leader is under it and hiding or whatever, the general that is, you have the control to be able to send missile or whatever, you're gonna do what you're gonna do, you know. The war gonna end. If they just keep hiding behind some civilian, the civilian just need to go, man. Like, it's just how it be.
Now it's getting real all of a sudden because that matters. Okay. At the end of the day, the commodities matter. And Pete Hegseth gets pressed on this, and he had a remarkable response. Okay. Hey, that straight's pretty important, Pete. What's your plan here? What's going on here? They're saying they're just shutting this down. Pete, with a highly intellectual grasp on how we got here and what we can do going forward. Take a listen.
The only thing prohibiting transit in the Straits right now is Iran shooting at shipping. It is open for transit should Iran not do that.
Oh,
This is bad journalism. You cannot just show a 5-second clip and then say he said that. I watch a bunch of those videos and they say we're gonna send troops on the ground if they do it. We're gonna do this and that. They are very clear about what they do. And I would recommend to go look the Max Afterburner video. They explain that pretty good. She has just no military background, so she don't understand. All she do right now is speaking with the emotion. You know, women are more emotive, and men are more like logic. And I think right there, it's one of those time where she just let the emotion take the control, man.
So it will be open if Iran didn't do that, if they weren't shooting, and if they weren't angry. If, look, if our actions didn't have any consequences, like,
look the face that she's doing, dude. Like, she's like a 16 years old bitch right now. This is insane, dude.
everything will be fine. Like, everything would be fine if we didn't start all of this drama. So that's what you need to realize is the issue is Iran responding to the illegal war that we started. Not the illegal war that we started on its face, but the way Iran is responding to it. That's problematic.
It's legal. They had some missile, man. Just remember.
Yeah, this is a global catastrophe now, so much so, like I said, Trump is now demanding ground troops that he doesn't have, okay? We don't have the men for this because
we have the men for this. America have a lot of military. This is crazy. What?
we don't have the desire for this.
We all have the desire to make sure that Iran have no nuclear missile, man. They chant that to America all the time, dude. What? Yeah, I'm in Canada, okay, and I know that we have a lot of dam over there that are easy to strike, and if they have nuclear missile and they send it on the dam or whatever, just intercontinental missile and they throw it on Canada on the dam, everything would be fucked over there. We need to do something before this strike. It's just logic.
Desire has to be with the men. Like the desire first, the men will follow. And we told him this. We were honest. The reason we elected you was because we wanted peace. We wanted an end to never-ending Middle Eastern conflict. He decided not.
Oh yeah, and to have an end to all those conflicts, you can't attack anybody. Like, oh, you want the end of war, but you want to do it peacefully. It's not how it works. Like, it's our liberal thing, not conservative. Like, what?
To listen. There is no appetite for this war anywhere. So Trump is now reduced to going around and asking or demanding other countries to get involved. And here is how the world is responding. And the reason they're responding is because of that choke point. Okay, that choke point in the Middle East. They're like, we're going to need that, actually.
Okay, so now she's going to show a bunch of liberal country and she's going to say, they don't want to help the war or whatever. They're just going to show some response that she found online that it just make no sense. Like, there's a bunch of countries that are for it. There's a bunch of countries that are against it. More of, like, most of those messages that she showed is mostly just political people would want to look good, and they always look like the bad guy, and now for once they will look like the good guys. So they just try, like South Korea and France. Emmanuel Macron have such a bad name right now, and she used him. This is crazy, dude.
Use the French Navy to escort ships, but only if the conflict stabilized. Yeah. Thanks. We expected that from you. So this is the state of affairs today, you guys. Big Ben Shapiro energy, just starting fights and thinking that you have enough money or your daddy knows someone. Well, Bibi said I should do it. And that's all that matters. And you can see they're in a mess. Everybody's nervous. Nobody knows where Bibi Netanyahu is or why these weird videos look so AI when he's speaking. I mean, there's rumors that he's dead. He's certainly not acting like he's alive. I'll say that. So I think he's dead. I don't know. And we got here because Trump ignored the very base that put him into office. Trump himself became a never Trumper, and no one outside of Israelis should support this man, like ever, really. Going forward, he's just disgusting. We'll take a brief break and we'll be right back.
So what was the logic behind all that? She did not come with facts. She did not come with logic. She just come with like random hate. You cannot have peace without doing war. So it's one step for peace. I'm 100% with that. Like, what?
It's difficult to put into words how stupid Trump is for getting us involved in Iran. And I think the best thing to do, therefore, is to allow Trump to explain to you the very sensible reason that he decided it was the correct course of action. This is him today, explaining our totally legit reasons for getting involved, and actually not even getting involved, starting this war. Take a listen.
We don't need oil. We have all the oil we need for ourselves. It's one of the great assets that we have. We have more than double what anybody else in terms of oil production. We're at more than double any other country. So we don't need it, but we did it. It's almost, you could say we did it out of habit, which is not a good thing to do. But we did it because we have some good allies there. We have some great Middle Eastern countries there, Israel there. So we did it for a lot of reasons.
So I would like to reiterate.
Once again, she take a clip of 10 seconds that is out of context. The reason why they attack is straight up just because of those 11 nuclear bombs. It's simple like that.
We did it out of habit. We are kind of like in the habit of just sort of like mass murdering Muslims. Like that's just kind of what we do. We've been, like, it's just like a habit. We've been trying to kick it. It's so hard, but it's been decades of this habit. You know, nobody's perfect, right? Like my grandma smoked cigarettes or something and it never could really.
It's not just Muslim, it's terrorist.
Kick the habit. That's the vibe he's giving us, right? It's just a habit. Like, oh my gosh, you ever like chew gum or say, it's a habit that we're trying to kick. We're trying to not murder Muslim kids for no reason. But then we just like saw the school with the girls. We were like, oh my God, okay, we can't get to rehab. Yeah, this is America's habit. And then he
It's proof that it's a tomahawk that hit the school, but it's not proof that it's sent from America. So we cannot make like judgment about that. And you know, there's a mistake in war. It always happens. There's one of the plane of the United States that crashed just because they did a mistake. It just happened. It's like that.
Tells us really, he's like, oh, well, that's not good. Kind of stops himself there. So that's not, it's the real reason, but it's not a good reason. Okay, what's our second one? Well, we have a lot of allies in the region. Really? Because all your allies are saying don't do this. They've all said don't do this, except for Israel. And you're a slave to Israel, Trump. Because you just want them to put your name on a building in Gaza and then put the building on top of all the dead kids, right? It's going to be a lot of dead Muslims and Christians, and you can put your building on top and it'll say Trump in that gaudy gold, which would be fantastic, right? That's what he's saying. So that's why we got involved. I just wanted you guys to hear it from his own mouth because I couldn't explain it because it was so stupid. And then when he said it, it suddenly was even more stupid. Red heifer.
If you don't want to think he says stupid stuff, you should stop listening to 5-second clip.
Zio vibes, hard to kick cigarettes. Cool. And we haven't even mentioned the fact that we're also losing Iraq. Yeah, no. So check out this headline. This is real. U.S. urges citizens to leave Iraq after attack on the embassy in Baghdad. Because security officials say the embassy complex was struck by a drone after strikes killed 3 members of the Iran-backed Kataib Hezbollah and reportedly wounded its leader. So just so you understand, that's the biggest embassy in the world. I don't want you to think that that's like you walk down D.C. and it's like, oh, there's the embassy to Qatar. There's the embassy. No. It's bigger than Vatican City. It's basically...
Yeah, but it tell not the military personnel to quit, the citizen, because there's going to be a war. It's just normal to tell the citizen to quit.
an American city that's sitting in the middle of Baghdad. Okay. And it's just getting hit. And Trump is saying, evacuate. Hey, guys, we're going to lose. We're already losing. And it's because we just can't kick this habit of murdering Muslims for no reason because Israel says so, because they want to steal their resources. We're just in the habit.
It's not the resources, the nuclear bomb. What?
In preparation for that inevitable loss, which is coming, what is happening right now is actually getting quite dangerous because neocons are lashing out and they're doing what they always do, blaming everybody but themselves. All of this could have been avoided if they stopped deluding themselves. Okay. They think they can just buy reality. And I thought about this for at least the last 3 weekends. I talked through this with my husband because it was a tweet from Michael Knowles that Michael Knowles was responding to. And I couldn't believe it. Right before we went to Iran, they started faking polls in such an egregious manner. Like they were just producing polls that were completely removed from reality. You know, they have these bots now in every comment section and there's just sock puppets telling you everyone wants to bomb Iran. And it's like now the polls were basically like 150% of people support war in Iran. And I said to my husband, like, whoa. I understand tipping the scales, but this is delusion. This is very dangerous. Like I said, to what end? Why would you do this? Why would you create fake polls and fake people and puppet account? Everybody knows that this war...
And now she's gone on a paranoiac streak. Like, she act like they did not have enough uranium to create 11 bombs. She just act like if it was all about media social. This is delusional. She forget that there's... secret services that did some research before the war start. Like, bro, this is crazy. And this video is long. I'm not gonna react to the whole thing. You guys can watch the whole thing if you want to, but I have a better thing to do in my life than watch a Karen trip and say some weird stuff. Seriously, I'm just gonna keep replying with the same thing. There was enough uranium to create 11 bombs. That's it, dude. I can just repeat it. The rest of the video is I could reply with the same answer for all the rest of the video. I did not watch the rest because it just made no sense to me. After that, she started speaking about Tucker Carlson, and I don't care about it too much. You know, I know that he's a great man, but you know, he gonna go in court, and I don't know what's gonna happen with him. I have better thing to do with my life. I wanted to react mostly on that Iran war part that just make no sense to me. At least I'm educated about this war, not this controversy with Carlson. So yeah, I want to thanks everyone for watching my content. I'm gonna be there almost every day on my channel live, and sometime I will react to some content when I think it's crazy. So yeah.